Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Clean shaven for a change. Don't see me clean shaven that much these days. Don't happen that often after I've often got stubble. But yeah, looking fresh. Got more teeth for a bit on the yellow side. I need a brush. Just noticed. Yeah, they do need a brush actually. That's not good. But I've been eating, so that's probably what it is. I had a chicken korma, so that's probably what it is. The chicken korma that's right. But yeah, guys. Had my second session in my boot camp in the early hours. Got a bit tired, so it was a struggle to get through. Do you know what I mean? I actually didn't get through completely. I left in the last hour, into the last hour. I managed two and a bit hours. But yeah, but the recorded session will be on will be put up anyway, so I can rewatch over what he went over and learn it and stuff and doing projects. So that's good. It's a problem with being in the UK. These courses they're run from America, so yeah, it's unfortunately it's in the early hours. Do you know what I mean? So makes it hard to stay awake, especially when you've been studying on the same day, which I did today like an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. I should have studied the day before. But I left it to the last minute, as I sometimes do. So that wasn't good, kind of thing. I've learned that lesson there. Don't leave it all to the last minute, otherwise you'll be knackered. So yeah, I won't be doing that again, that's for sure. Yeah. But yeah, guys, looking forward to the Khamzat versus Dricus fight tomorrow. I'm probably gonna, I might stay up and watch it, or I might watch it then the following day. Probably the following day, because I'm tired. I haven't slept. So yeah. I haven't really slept today. Because I was doing my course, like I say. So yeah, I'll probably go to bed soon. Well, if I even can, I might just wait till the afternoon and fall asleep. To be honest with you, I think that's more than likely what I'll end up doing. But yeah, nothing else to say. I read a bit of the Bible earlier. I read Romans, I think it was. Let's have a look what I read. I'll let you know what I read. Romans chapter 10 I read, I think. What was it? No, Romans chapter 11, the remnant of Israel. That's what I read. Yeah. Not sure where I'm up to on the YouTube channel as far as Romans now. I think I'm up to about chapter 9. I think I've done Life Through the Spirit. I think so. I may have to go back over any I've missed, because I may have missed one or two somewhere along the line. It's got a good chance I have. But yeah, I'll go over that soon enough. So yeah, guys, not a lot else to say really. Just trying to keep fit to the best of my ability. Haven't done no dancing today. I don't do any specific workouts or anything. I just do what I feel like at the time. Been doing these medicine ball raises where you pick up the medicine ball, put it above your head, put it down on the floor. I was watching Khamzat and Dricus do it in his training camp, and I've got a medicine ball, a 10 kg medicine ball. So been doing that. That's been pretty good for my muscular endurance and cardio, I guess. Been doing a few sit-ups here and there as well. So yeah. Yeah, may get back into the weights at some point. I'm not sure. I may do. We'll see. Do you know what I mean? See how it goes. But I may do. But when I say weights, I mean light weights. I don't mean really hefty weights. I mean just reasonable weights like 12.5 kg or 10 kg or whatever, like that sort of weight. That's the sort of weight I mean when I'm talking about get back into the weights. I don't mean like what I used to do, like 47.5 kg on the hammer curl. Could probably, like I said before, I could have done more at the time. Like I've lost all my muscle now. I've like slimmed right down intentionally, but at one time I was. If you look at the first video in my on my YouTube channel, you'll see how broad I was compared to what I am now. I was lifting 47.5 then on the hammer curl, and that was easy. I reckon I could have done 55, and like I say, for someone who isn't a fitness influencer or anything, someone who's just a weekend warrior kind of thing, workout guy, it's not too bad, do you know what I mean? 55. It's quite decent really, do you know what I mean? 55, maybe even 60 I could have done, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. It could have been, I could have maybe done 60, like 1 rep max or 2 or 3. Because I was doing 47.5, I was doing like 4 or 5, and I was doing it easy, do you know what I mean? So, well, 3, 4 or 5, I can't remember how many I'd done, but something like that. But I was doing it easy, so I could have probably done 55 or 60. And that's not too bad, do you know what I mean? For a weekend warrior kind of thing, that's it's pretty strong, really, do you know what I mean? When you consider people like Eddie Hall are doing like 100 with a chest press and they're the world's strongest man, do you know what I mean? And I'm doing like 55, 60, so it's not chest press admittedly, but hammer curls, do you know what I mean? So it's still quite impressive, do you know what I mean? That's what I was doing anyway at one point in time. Now I don't do any weights at all. I just apart from my medicine ball and light weights, really, that's all I do now. Yeah, so bloody wasps in my lounge. They've snuck in where the windows have been open, flying around as we speak. But yeah, guys, that's all I want to say really. Nothing else to say. I'm just looking forward to the UFC tomorrow. Some good fights. Who's fighting now? I'm trying to think. Aaron Pico. Who's he fighting? I'm trying to think. Is it Lorraine Murphy? Aaron Pico and Lorraine Murphy should be a good fight. Who else? I'm trying to think who else he's fighting. I think that might be the co-main event. I don't know. Is that the co-main event? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's fighting. You know, Brian Battle was supposed to be fighting Ruzi Boev. He's a good fighter. He's a really big guy. 6'5". I think he's from Uzbekistan or somewhere like that. He's he looks tough, man. 6'5", and he's a middleweight. I think that's crazy. Do you know what I mean? Being that big and a middleweight, he could maybe give Khamzat Chimaev some trouble, maybe at some point, perhaps, just because of the pure size of him alone. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, maybe one to watch for the future. I think Brian Battle missed weight. I've seen a video of him apologising to Ruzi Boev. Seen a video of him apologising and saying they'll meet in Abu Dhabi. They'll run it back in Abu Dhabi. So yeah. I like Brian Battle. He's a cool guy. Good fighter as well. But yeah, it's a tall task for him. Ruzi Boev's a tall task for him now, I must admit. I don't know if he beat that Justin Schultzman or whatever his name was. He was a good fighter. He knocked out Marc-Andre Barriault. Marc-Andre Barriault's a good fighter. So if Ruzi Boev beat him, that's impressive. Do you know what I mean? If you beat Schultzman or whatever his name is, I can't remember how you pronounce his name, but if you beat him, Justin Schultzman or something like that, if you beat him, then he's got to be a good fighter. Do you know what I mean? That's all I can say. But Khamzat and Dricus is the one. It could go either way. It really could. I think if it I think what everyone's saying is true. If it's early, it'll be Khamzat. If it's later, it'll probably be Dricus. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Anyway, up the UFC. I shouldn't say that really because I'm a Christian, but I've followed it since I was young. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. I don't agree with fighting for a living. Do you know what I mean? I don't really agree with it, but I understand it. People get into martial arts. It's their passion. It's what motivates them, and it's the path they're on. Do you know what I mean? So the see to the end. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. To them, it's like their God-given purpose. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't be to me because I kind of see it as what the Bible says in shed blood by humans. No, what's the saying there? Shed human blood and you will have your blood shed by humans. That's a scripture in the Bible. I don't think it's just talking about murder. I think it's talking about just in general as well. So I follow that. That's why I'd never want to be a fighter, because I believe principalities can affect things. Like spirits, principalities, fallen angels, whatever you want to call it, that can affect things. So just as Bryce Mitchell, he said himself in his interview. Post-fight interview, we battle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, authorities, and spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavenly realms, etc., etc. So So there you go, he gets it. I get it, do you know what I mean? Some people do get it, some people don't, but some people do, so maybe not 1,000,000,000% they get it, but they get it, do you know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, I totally get fighters. It's the passion. It's what they've grown up in the martial arts. It's the God given purpose for them. Like sort of it's the goal they've had all their life. So since they first got into martial arts, so I totally respect the fighters. They're the toughest guys in the world. Do you know what I mean? They got heart of a lion. Brave as anything. Do you know what I mean? Some of the fighters are. Well, all the fighters are. To get in the cage in the first place, you gotta have big cojones. Do you know what I mean? You get to put yourself on the line like that. You're a tough man if you're willing to do that. I don't care what level you're at. If you're in the UFC, you're at the top level anyway, the best of the best. Do you know what I mean? So anyone who makes it to the UFC is no joke. Do you know what I mean? I don't care whether they're ranked 40th or whether they're ranked 5th. Do you know what I mean? They're no joke. So yeah, you got to give respect where it's due. Some of the toughest guys in the world. So yeah, that's all I've got to say really on that. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That's all I want to say. So take care, guys. God bless. Much love, and I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. Love you all.